So what about exercise and being a Christian? So we're going to look 1 Timothy 4 verse 8 says this, "For bodily exercise profiteth little, but godliness profiteth unto all things, having promise of that life that is now is, and of that which is to come." So it sounds, based on what Timothy wrote in 1 Timothy, what's the point of exercise? However, you look at other scriptures, you find that your temple, your body's a temple. You also find that we have a responsibility to, maintain that temple. So one of the ways that I do that is through exercise. And I would encourage you to get you your own program where you exercise on a consistent basis. Mentally, it helps me tremendously. The other piece of this is as far as discipline. Discipline for exercise applies to the spiritual, which is what Timothy talks about in the same verse. He talks about the bodily exercise little. What's interesting about that is science has proved that there's a lot of benefits to it. But if you apply the same discipline that you apply to bodily exercise to your spiritual life with prayer, fasting, reading the word, you'll find that that is tremendous. That is beyond bodily exercise and the benefits of working out. So for me personally, the same discipline that I apply to bodily exercise applies in the spiritual sense. So I try to consistently exercise my body for the benefits of, obviously health, the mental aspect of it, and then just the discipline that that resiliency that it ends up building in my mind and in my body. So this video is to show you how I train. This may not work for you, but check it out. See if maybe you can train and do something similar to this. But in the back of your mind, think, hey, this applies to exercise, which I'm encouraging you to do on a consistent basis. However, what I really need to do is also apply this to the spiritual sense and make sure that not just for this life that's right here and maintaining my body that's right here on this earth, but I am training my spirit. I am preparing myself for what's after this, which is when we make it to heaven and we are there with Jesus Christ himself. So hope you enjoy the video. Really, for me, I have to admit, I probably place too much importance on bodily exercise, to be honest with you. So that is something that I have to improve upon and get better at. But check out the video. Hope you enjoy it. God bless. What's up, guys? Super excited to show you this. We're gonna run 1/4 miles today. Can't run a mile, we're going to show you how you can start training to do that. So one of the things we love to do is run 1/4 miles. So just run a lap. So today I'm gonna run 8 is my goal. I want to run them for time, so I'm gonna run them at a 6-minute mile pace, 1:30 per lap. And whenever I run it in, I'm gonna take half that time as a rest period. So 45-second rest period, another 1.5-minute run, lap around. So that's my goal. We'll see if we actually do it. Maybe around 1:35, about 6:20 mile pace. But if you're new to running and you haven't ran before, it's an easy way to get started. You just can run a lap, walk a lap, run a lap, walk a lap. You do that twice and you already got a mile down. So if you're new to running, not quite sure you can run a long distance, it's a great way to start. You can build up starting with just quarter miles. And then if you're more advanced, you can use them for your speed. So we're gonna get it today. We'll go do a warm up with you. Dynamic warm up. I know that may not fit everybody, but yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. So I fast forward all these stretches so you don't have to spend so much time watching them. But this first stretch is a hip stretch. I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's probably one of my favorite stretches just to get the hips opened up before doing anything else as far as stretching. This is some butt kicks just to stretch out the hamstrings, get them firing. So I'll do those, and then before I do high knees for the quads, I'll do them slow, and then I'll come back on the next stretch. You'll see that we'll do them fast, high knees fast. So just kind of get the hamstrings and the quads stretched out. We want to do this before we start actually hitting our run. So this is horrible flexibility. This is another hamstring stretch. We call them Frankensteins. I don't know what the exact term is or what they're actually called, but try to get the knees, or excuse me, get your feet up to your hands. Try to touch your toes. This is a karaoke stretch. So I'll do this going in both directions, and driving up that back leg. And it really gets you stretched out. And then these are just one leg jumps for the calves. Do that right leg and then come back and do it with the left leg. So once you get a warm up in, we'll hit the workout, and so you'll see it. We're about to get it. About to get it. Here we are. We're trying to get it. Trying to get it. Tired as all get out. So this is the backside of a lap. You'll see I end up running 6 of them at about 1:35 per lap pace with a 45-second rest period. Here it is, a little over 1.5 miles for those 6 laps. Then this is the 7th lap, 1:39 for this one. And then take a minute rest period and then hit 1:38 for that last lap. So pretty good workout. Definitely tired by the end of it. So I highly encourage you, whether you're new or more advanced, hey, just run some quarter miles. Man, I'm gassed. Just got in the truck. So I'm running 6 at about 1:35, 45 seconds in between. And then I got gassed. So I had to take about a minute rest period, and then I ran 2 more with a minute rest period in between. And I still ran them in like 1:38 seconds. So anyhow, if you're new to running or you're more advanced and been running for a while, I love running on a track. There's something motivating about a track. There's some other people out there, so it kind of helps keep you, keeps you going, gives you a little bit of motivation. Anyhow, y'all check out the workout. Hope you enjoyed it. Y'all share the G4 page if you're getting some motivation or encouragement. We appreciate everybody watching. Y'all have a blessed day.